Yo, what's good, y'all? Nate Spurlin here for Old Milk Profiles here with my special guest today, Quality. How are you doing today, bro?
Well, man, I just came back, from doing a little job with the boardwalk and stuff. I'm good, man. I'm in good spirits. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel that. That's something that's very rare, especially amongst these days. So I'm glad to hear that you're in good spirits.
Yeah, man, it's crazy these days, man. But
Yeah.
we all human. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be having my days, but I think of those times as like times to break through the challenges. You know what I'm saying? Not run away, but you know what I'm saying. That's a whole nother topic. But yeah, I'm glad to be here with the old milk, man. I'm tapped in. I love it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So, we're essentially going to ask you some. This is essentially an interview, guys. You feel me? So we're going to introduce you guys to Quality a little bit and preview some of his music and some music that he has coming up. So, Quality, are you ready for this?
Extremely ready for this. Extremely.
Alrighty. The first question is always the hardest one,
Uh-oh.
unless you're a philosopher.
No, I'm not a philosopher.
All right then. So, who are you?
Who am I? Okay. I feel like I'm many things, but if I'm just gonna get to the point, I would like to call myself someone who seizes the moment, who sees challenges and you know what I'm saying, try to break through them. Not I'm trying to like I'm going through a metamorphosis, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be the same person who I used to be. I hope this is not some philosophy vibe.
Nah, nah,
This
nah,
is
nah, nah, nah. And even if it is, it's beautiful. Keep going.
But yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm in my metamorphosis. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a certain person, and now I'm transforming. You know what I'm saying? And it's difficult because I'm trying to change my perspective on how I feel and view things. You know what I'm saying? So, who I am is it's many things. I'm a musician. I'm a hustler. I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I'm a brother. I'm a son. I'm an uncle. I'm a friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm many things. And I'm not the best at any of those things, but as somebody that put in effort in any and everything that I do, So that's what I believe I am. Facts.
All right. So, you briefly mentioned it before, but where are you from?
From Brooklyn, New York, born and
Brooklyn, New York.
raised. So
Alrighty. How would you describe your music to somebody who's never listened to it before?
that's a great question. I would say one word: confidence. I want my sole purpose is with the music. I call myself an authentic journalist, and I just write stories about my real life and real life events. Just like I hope every other artist do the same, but me, I go deep. I talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like I talk about me being overweight. I talk about me not having the things that I want in my life and my challenges and stuff like that. I'm not afraid to be transparent with my listeners. And I just want them to feel real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Feel like they sitting right here in the seat next to me. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's anything, whether it's you know what I'm saying? I like to go to the boardwalk a lot and just vibe. Whether you sitting right there at the boardwalk or you at the beach with me, that's what I want you to do. You be right here with me as I'm telling you the story of my life. So that's what I want you to take. And after you listen to the record, I want you to be like, yo, if Quality could do that or go through that and be this, I could do it too. And that's it. Simple.
Why did you start rapping?
All right. So I started rapping because during the time I developed the anxiety disorder sophomore year in college and never been through something like that. Crazy time. I'm blessed that I even got through that and I got through that semester. So I had this happening. It was just crazy. I was telling people about it, but nobody around me understood what I was going through. It was just I felt alone. It was a challenging time. I already had these beats because I was a producer already. I was always making beats. And I wrote to these two songs. I called them Cruise and Sunset. And I just wrote these two records. And I wanted to record it with my guy, but politics, he ain't let me record, blah, blah, blah. So I was sitting on these two records. And then a guy I know, his name is Hezzy, he pulled up on me one time trying to record. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I already had these two songs already done. Pulled up on them, recorded them. And now I led the rappers because I was watching, 8 Mile is top 5, my favorite movie. The last freestyle, the last battle, when it was him versus Papa Doc.
Oh, that's a classic.
You know what I'm saying? He's a Marvel character now, if y'all didn't know. But about they fucked this shorty. They, you know what I'm saying? They beat him up. You know what I'm saying? He was poor. He lived in a trailer. And I'm like, yo, when you sitting there, first I'm a kid. So when you sitting there watching somebody like talk about their struggle, that's what I want to do. That's my career right there. That battle right there. That's what I want to do and bring that to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? In my way, my version. And that's why I became the authentic journalist and making these records. I wanted to like tell my story about, you know what I'm saying, being overweight and whatever case may be. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to do, and that's why I'm Quality the Rapper. Yeah, crazy time, man.
All right. So let's talk about Quality the person, not the rapper, right? What do you like to do besides rapping, like outside of music, outside of producing?
It's so funny. That's mad funny because before I was just cleaning out my room and I was thinking about it. I was like picking up my little brother P4 games and shit. And I was like, yo, I think I need to find, something, not something else like the passion. You know what I'm saying? Besides, making music, I love finding ways of making money. But in terms of other than music and money, something that I like to do, honestly, I really like to go out, go to see the water. I like to see lakes. I like to see the ocean. I like just sitting and just listening to music. You know what I'm saying? I like to go on, I ain't gonna front, I like to get fly and go on dates. That's one of my things I like to do. And about to start fishing this week. You know what I'm saying? I got a fishing pole. I bought me and my step pop some fishing shit. I want to start fishing. What else? I like to work out. Never, you know what I'm saying? Being a fat niggas don't like working out. They like that shit because it just make me feel good, and it make me feel good that I'm working on myself. So then, I think I want to get back into video games too. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to find something that that brings me happiness besides just the music. Side note, I'm gonna wrap this up, but I was watching Wayne. He did a video. It was just a straight video of him skateboarding, and I was like, yo, that shit made me mad happy. I was like, yo, he found something else to make him happy besides the music. So it's possible, So I'm gonna find something. It's gonna happen. Speaking into the universe, it's gonna.
Yeah. If I may give you a recommendation for video games, Red Dead 2, really, really good.
Yo, listen. I bought the game. So I don't know if you know about an app called Macari.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the game, Red Dead 2. It was a scam, son. He had mad pictures of Red Dead. He ain't even nobody got the game. I was tight. I got my money back, but I'm buying that. Just because you said that, I'm buying it. Next week, I'm copying it. I'm gonna see
it's a good game.
I got
It's a good game. This is mad long too. It really gets you immersed into the world and stuff. It's really, really good. I strongly recommend it.
I had Red Dead 1 and I love Red Dead 1. But Red Dead 2, okay, copy. P5, come on, you getting that?
Not yet. Pocket's looking kind of bare right now. Feel me?
we gonna get there. We gonna get that.
Yeah, definitely.
Get some beautiful women to buy for us. You know what I'm saying?
Just hit the DMs yo, you trying to with the little snowflake now? You see how people are trying to do the snowflake thing?
Yo, I've been getting dumb, but it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? That's video games. I'm gonna get back into that. One more thing too. With movies, I love watching movies. I love watching TV shows. I watched For Life. You watched For Life? The 50 Cent shit?
No, I haven't watched that.
Tap in, bro. That shit that awakens a different spirit in you. It's that a dude, bro. He's a lawyer in jail, helping jail, you know what I'm saying? People in jail get their freedom, bro. You can't beat that, son.
Nah.
Cannot. It's a good show. It's I think 10 to 13 episodes. Season 2, November 8th or 18th, either day. So I'm gonna rewatch that. Heavy recommend watch that. That's a great show. 50 Cent different.
The one show I'm waiting to come back, and it was supposed to come back, but it didn't because of fucking COVID. Was fucking Snowfall.
You jagging out tap in with that? I've been on season 1 for dumb long.
Nah, Snowfall is like season one is
Yup.
like season one of Snowfall is kind of it's weird because it's like it has the three storylines and it's like it's kind of hard to follow season one. But like if once you get through season one, I promise you, season two and season three, it's worth it
Okay.
because
All
they
right.
all
I
start
got
to
you.
like intersect and they all start to become like one story. It's worth it. I promise.
All right. Got you.
You
Got you.
could. That's an
Got
old
you.
milk
Because
skill.
got you. I got you. I'm tapping in because you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Franklin, obviously.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Young nigga, black nigga, getting money. You know what I'm saying? Learning the game. You know, I fuck with that. But it's just the white guy and then the spin. I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on. Then he a wrestler. I'm like, yo, what's going on? But I'm tapping in though. I got you.
Yeah,
I'm going to
definitely,
watch
definitely, definitely.
that.
What is your top five rappers of all time?
You got me with that one. All right. There's no order, but he's number one. Like he's gonna be number one for like forever. Drake is my number one. Um, he's, you know what I'm saying? He's the reason why I even wanted to started making beats, but and get into the music. But Drake number one. Then after this is no order. So I got Drake, I got Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Wayne, Kanye. 5. That shit
I
always
don't think
change.
anyone can argue with that.
And it always changes because you know what I'm saying? It's other people, but I'm gonna just those 5 for right now. I would say Big is see, that's what I'm saying. It's like Big is in there too. Like he's in the 5. If anything, if I could take one out, fuck now. It's crazy. But Big is in the 5, but I'm gonna just put him as 6 as an honorable mention. And then that's
All
it.
right. Bet. Now it's time for the most dramatic part of the whole interview.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready to complete your lyrics?
Yo, honestly, I'm excited because I don't know what you're gonna say. Like, I'm just curious. I'm curious to what you're gonna say to me, but I'm ready though.
I bet. Got shorties coming to my shows. Feel like I'm on a roll. With money, cash the hoes.
Demolishing all our flows. Trying to say that. That's close to it.
1 for 1. All right. See, you were kind of worried a little bit. You was like, oh, I got so many songs. I don't really know like what's gonna happen. But you 1 for 1 right now. You 100%.
All right, copy.
Support me. Got shorties coming to the shows. Feel like I'm on the road. With money, cash, the host. Demolishing all my foes. Trying to steal all my flows. Nothing is set in stone. Some you gotta know. Not that easy, bro. Niggas is selling they soul. Selling it right at the stores. Kicking her right at the door. After she touching her toes. Picking up all her clothes. People would never know all the stories that I got on these hoes. But look, shit is so enticing. The way I knock it out like Tyson. Avatar dick, ride it like a bison.
What is the origin of your name? How did you come up with the name Quality?
It's a funny story. Everybody who's about to watch this right now, they already know what I'm about to say. So my first name, before I wanted to like change my name to Quality, I was Quadratic. Now, the reason why I named myself Quadratic, I know somebody right now, when they about to watch this, they're gonna laugh, but they're probably laughing right now. See you laughing right now. So Quadratic, I named myself that just when I was a junior in high school because I was bad at trig. I failed trig like 3-4 times, I think. And I was just like, yo, I'm gonna just name myself Quadratic. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I went to college, something quality over quantity, that just came to me. It just kept ringing in my head. And I was just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody named Quality, and my name is Quazel, so I just took off the Zell and put Quality, and that was just it, Quality, and then it just stuck. That was it. Actually, no, it was Quality Sounds, my bad, because I was the producer, so it's just like Quality Sounds. And then I came the rapper, and I just took off the sounds and put Quality. But when I make my own beats, I'm Quality Sounds, so I'm just 2 different people whenever I start doing 2 different crafts.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
In your music, you talk a lot about people fat shaming you. Can you provide more insight into like what exactly that is like, and also the process that you went through to realize your self-worth?
That's an amazing question, bro. I'm gonna tell you what it's like. It's like you walking through life and you just think like why is this happening to me? Like why, you know what I'm saying? Why I'm not like why I'm not getting love like that guy over there, the ball player or the football player, the star player, like why, you know what I'm saying? Why am I not getting this girl? Like, I like this girl. I'm attracted to her. You know what I'm saying? Why can't I get this? It seems like it's like it's like you the last. You know what I'm saying? You feel the last and everything. You the last to get everything. You the underdog. It's like an underdog lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you really just cool. Like, then to go even deeper, you know what I'm saying? You literally don't fit in. Like the clothes, like I can't fit a Mary jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like still to this day, I lost a lot of weight. I still can't fit them jeans. Why can't I fit those jeans? You know what I'm saying? Like why this and why that? It's like you live in a question mark. Like, and once you going through that, and then like honestly, when I went to college, it was just a whole fresh start for me. I started to like doing little things like, yo, instead of buying Jordans, I started buying like Sauconys and Asics. I just accepted me being different. I actually thought it felt cooler to be different. You know what I'm saying? Do my own thing. And once that started happening, it's really the little things. I started to do that. I started to dress how I wanted to dress. I ain't go with what was the you know what I'm saying, the latest thing at the time. I started to doing what I like to do. And it started to just transpire into what I am today. Like, I just think it's cool being me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I see people doing things that I want to do, but I don't compare myself no more. I'm really old. You know what I'm saying? I've done the things I always wanted to do. I've done those things. I wanted women. I've got women. The women I wanted, I've had that. You know what I'm saying? Clothes I want, I had that. The money I wanted, I got that. So it's like, once you start doing what you want to do, it just, you don't live that question mark life no more. You understand, like, yo, I get money too. Or, you know what I'm saying, I could get this too. And then that's it. Once you unlock that, nobody can't tell you nothing. Can't tell you nothing. So, self-worth, I tell you this right now. Self-worth, it don't, like I was just saying, when money, women, clothes, that don't determine your self-worth. Your self-worth determines when you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself and you're not sad that day. You feel me? You hype the videos, or you find your craft and you find that thing that makes you confident in yourself. Writing and music made me extremely confident in myself. Like, once I found like my purpose, everything, like this is crazy. Once I found the music, the music already found me, once I stepped into it and I found something that I was good at, and then I found something that people started, like, you know what I'm saying? I started attracting the cool to me and people to me for me just doing my thing and not caring about nothing else. That was it. That was my self-worth, my music. And then everything else, like, it's like, all right, now I got a platform to talk about all the times that child was calling me fat ass or fat this, or I wasn't fly, or the girl that dubbed me, or I wasn't this or I wasn't that. Now I got a platform to talk about that. Shitting me? Thank you. It's no better feeling. Like, that's it. I got a platform now. I get to talk about that, and now I get to help people who used to be like me. So now you can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. So that's it. That was a lot.
That was mighty journalistic of you.
Hey man, it counts with the game, baby. Covers the game.
Speaking of journalism, you've already referenced yourself as someone who's an authentic journalist. Can you go more in depth about what that means from your viewpoint and how you want to get that across in your music?
Okay. So I was reading this book called, first, if any artists are watching this is really, really listen to this. I was reading this book called The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. Oh, that's one of the things I like to do. I like to read, my bad. 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing, and it teaches you things like you need to find, first it says the law of leadership. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're the best. It's about who's the first. So for example, let's just throw out anything. Pepsi, right? Pepsi and cola, because they talk about these two different things. Cola, Pepsi probably tastes better than cola, but Coca-Cola is the first Coca-Cola brand. So it has it has the dominant share in Coca-Cola. Pepsi is second, Coca-Cola is first, because Coca-Cola was the first. So I don't know nobody that says I'm an authentic journalist. I'm the first. You know what I'm saying? Once this is out, this video is out, now everybody knows Quality's the authentic journalist. I'm the first to say that. So now to express the authentic journalism into the music, like I said before, like I want to give y'all the real stories of my life. Like a news reporter, they report stories. Now I'm going to report the real, genuine stories about my life, the things I've been through, the things I am going through, and the things I want to accomplish. So I want you to sit next to me in my car when I'm bumping this music. I want you to sit next to me, audio-wise. You're bumping it, and it feel like you're right here. Like it was right there when Quality was, you know what I'm saying, was doing his shows, you know, Money Cash, all of that. I want you to feel like you was there. I want you to feel like you was in a crowd when I have everybody singing the music. I want you to feel that experience. And I also feel like music is changing. The way how we, you know, consume it is changing. I feel like it ain't shit different. Like music is coming out every damn day, every Friday, somebody big. It's hard to digest it all. So I feel like now you gotta, like, personally me, I feel like now I wanna make it more of an audio experience. My favorite albums are the albums that it feels like I'm right there with you. Like YG's My Crazy Life, I believe it's a classic. He made me feel like I was in LA in 2014 or 15, I forgot the year. He made me feel like I was in LA. He made me feel like I was there when he was robbing the cribs. He made me feel like I was right there. That's an audio and experience. And that's what I want to bring. I want to bring that movie-esque feel to the music, and it feels like you're right there. And that's it. That's it.
Who are some of your favorite artists to collab with?
Like, and right now, or are you talking about like in the future?
We could do right now and in the future. Let's talk right now first.
Right now, my favorite artist to collab with is MJ, but he goes by J Love. He's the one that produced, he produced Shakin', my hit record. You know what I'm saying? Like my very, very strong record. The record's still chasing me to this day. I love to collaborate with him. My guy Hezzy, he brings a different energy out of me. You know, when he raps and I'm like, nah, I gotta kill you on this record. You know what I'm saying? He helped, like, him going hard makes me go hard. Another artist is Empath T. She's a rapper, she's a lyricist, she's so good. Like, she's so good. I'm gonna send you the record too. You know what I'm saying? It's called Smile on My Face. It's going on a new tape. She's so witty and she's so poetic. You know what I'm saying? And when you listen to her, she just, like, she one of those. She got like a mothering vibe with her record. Like, she sits you down, like, yo, you gonna listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you this wisdom. Just sit down. Like, that's how I feel when I listen to her. So it's her, my boy Jaden, he from Buffalo. We got 2 records together. Dope artist, you know what I'm saying? He's hungry, you know what I'm saying? I can feel it in his music. Who else? My boy Cam. My boy, there's so many people. Sage, he from Buffalo. He's a singer. He's a dope artist. He's figuring out his sound, and I'm just watching him evolve. She-Ra, she's from Rochester. She beautiful sound. You know what I'm saying? She reminds me a little bit of a Janae Aiko, but she doing it her way. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, crazy. Anybody that I work with on my albums, like, I want to be like that guy that didn't forget about the people he started with. That's the guy. I'm going to keep working with the artists that I made magic with and just continue to keep. So that's why I'm That's who I like to collaborate with. If you listen to Know Your Self-Worth by M3, all those artists, I want to collaborate with them again and again and again and again.
What do you think is the next step in your musical growth?
No one's asked me that.
We got all the questions over here.
That's crazy. Say that to me one more time so it can just like hit me.
What is the next step in your musical growth?
So many things the next step in my musical growth. It's a couple. I'm gonna say 4 right now. And if I have 5, I'm gonna say 5. But 4, number 1, I want New York. I want my sound. I want to help New York get back to a certain level again. With my sound, me being front line. I'm much love to the South. I love the South. I love their music. I love their beats. I love everything about the South. And they shitting right now. They taking over. It's the South. I'm not trying to combat. I'm not trying to compete in terms of that. I just want New York to be in the tier again. Not saying we're not. I just feel like I don't hear nobody talking about the city and how I feel like we should be talking about. Like anything that, you know what I'm saying, if it's not lit in the city, it's not lit at all, in my opinion. So with my sound, I want to help New York get back to a certain level, a certain plateau how we used to be. That's one. Number 2, I want my records to, I want my sound to like feel like I said before, an audio experience. Like, I want you to feel like, damn, I'm right here with this nigga. Like, I feel like I'm right there in Brooklyn with him. I feel like I'm right there with him, you know what I'm saying, getting that new crib or whatever the case may be. I feel like I'm right there when he's battling his mental traumas and struggle. Like, I'm right there with him. Another thing on my sound, I want to Another thing on my sound, I just want, I want that sound when you press play on my shit, it's like, yo, it's the Sonics. It's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you press play on Graduation by Kanye, the Sonics
you feel it immediately.
It's like, to this day, like that came out what?
07.
07. That's 13 years ago, bro. I pressed play, bro. That shit sounds better than my album. You know what I'm saying? Like sonically. And I want to get to that. When you listen to a quality record, you feel that special texture. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like the rapping and I want you to like, when you feel you know what I'm saying? When you listening to it, it's just like you feel a certain texture. Like when you listen to Rick Ross shit, people always say, yo, it should sound rich. Sound like a luxury. You know what I'm saying? How does luxury sound? Ross, he said, like, people think of Ross, they say luxury sound. And I want something like that connected to my sound. I think that's 3. 4, you press play on quality and you feel like you could conquer it all. You know what I'm saying? You going through it, like, right, like you pressed at that moment, or you anxious, or you just trying to get to the next level, you press play on quality. And I'm just that missing piece, that little piece. And it just help you get to the next level, help you run that last lap. And that's 4. I don't got 5. That's what I got at the top of my head right now. Yep, that's it.
What is one thing that pisses you off about hip hop?
Damn. Wow. You got some good questions, bro.
Why, thank you.
No one asked me no one asked me stuff like this. So this I'm honored, bro. I appreciate this shit. I ain't gonna lie. My something that pissed me off about hip hop, I dislike, I'm not gonna say hate, I dislike the people that try to monetize like the blessings that come from hip hop. Like, they see this shit just as a check. Now, I understand there's a lot of money in the music industry, especially hip hop, we're the #1 genre. So it's a lot of music, it's a lot of money. But like, you're just like, you just, you know what I'm saying, you get a fire beat and you just saying some stuff that you don't even believe in your heart, you don't even live, you're not even that real person in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it just blow my mind. Like, why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you don't like you can't make music. Do your thing, express yourself in any type of way. Music, it doesn't matter. But just don't sit here and mislead your people, mislead your village, your fans, your supporters. Don't mislead them. It's them, they looking at you as their leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just stop trying to make a song and monetize off hip hop, because this shit really changed niggas' lives. Like, this shit that has helped me become confident in myself. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that from nothing. So that's my thing. I don't even care about any other politics. That ain't none of my concern. I just don't like when people try to use hip hop and they really not using it, like, you know what I'm saying, for their heart. You know what I'm saying? They're using it for other shit. So that's the only thing I don't like.
When you're, because you kind of touched on this, but like when you're surveying the overall landscape of hip hop right now, and you see what's popping, you see these people who are just rapping the status quo type things. That leads me to ask you this question. Do you think that lyricism and storytelling in hip hop is dead?
I wouldn't say dead, because I feel like there's lyricism in different ways. Like, for example, right? Drake is a lyricist. As much as people don't want to give him credit for that, because, you know what I'm saying, he does a lot of melodic things. But if you listen to a record like Chicago Freestyle, which I feel like a lot of people enjoyed that record, that's lyricism. He's painting a picture. He's talking about, you know, for me, him talking about him going to underground garages and trucks to the party and all of this. That's all lyricism. He's taking me somewhere with him. I'm with him. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now storytelling, I wouldn't say it's dead. I feel like it's a lost art. You know what I'm saying? I feel like not a lot of people do it as much. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, once people hear it, they love it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's like nostalgic stuff. Like, once people like hear you use a sample, it brings them back to a time and they love it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a lost art, and I'm gonna try my best to, you know, incorporate it in my music. You know what I'm saying? Because who don't like a story? Like, who don't like a well-written story? Like, one of my favorite songs from Big, top 5, is "I Got a Story to Tell." He talks about him smashing a Nick player shorty, and it's such a vivid record. Like, you see it, bro, and that's the shit I be talking about. Like, how can you not love to see a record, like, without just hearing it, but you see it? How can you not love that? You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. It's a lost art, but it's some people that still do it here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Time for the most dramatic part of the interview once again.
Uh-oh.
Time to complete your lyrics once again. Quality, are you ready?
Man, yo, you be head the nigga out of nowhere with that. Yeah, I'm ready. Ready.
All right. You've been through it all, flaws and all. No one can help you at all.
Wow. Yo, you know what's crazy? I know the record is Dancing Flame. And you know what's crazy? I was prepared. So I ain't gonna lie. I went back to my catalog and I just started bumping some records. I started bumping some records just in case, because I'm like, nah, I don't want to get caught slipping. But Dancing Flame, yo, man, that's a real record, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I remember when I wrote that. It's crazy, bro. Like, it was about this girl, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't dating or nothing. We was really cool. You know what I'm saying? We was kicking in and stuff, but we never dated or nothing. And she went through a very challenging time. And literally, when I pulled up on her, she had the candle lit, right? And it was the candle, and the flame was like, no homo, was mad big. And it was just moving. I was like, yo. I'm like, yo, that flame dancing. It's just moving. And then that's when it hit me. I was like, damn, 6 Flame. And then I just used the fact that, first, the funny thing is too, she dances. That's another thing. It's crazy. Music and life is just crazy. But Dancing Flame, she was going through things and just like, I didn't mean for that around, but she was, going through things and shit like that. And I realized that hurt people, you know what I'm saying? So it's like crazy, bro. It's like she had the light in her. She had the flame in her. But, you know what I'm saying? If you get real close to her, she might burn you. So it's like, it's so poetic, man. It's a poetic record. And sometimes I think about it like, damn, I didn't even know I had that in me to write that. Like, it's crazy, bro. Shit, it's crazy, man. That shit bring me back to that bring me back to that time, man. I love, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm glad you brought that record up, man. That's one of those, that's not a hit record. It's not for the club. It's not
a gem. It's a gem, though.
You know what I'm saying? It's not to turn up. It's one of those sit down and hit it. It might help you, or it's just real. And you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm about. I like making real records. Of course, I like records that get you lit and whatever, but sometimes those real records, man, it's special, bro. Damn, that shit hit a nigga. Special, man.
To answer to complete the lyrics, it is, you've been through it all, flaws and all. No one can help you at all because you're a dancing flame.
My fault, bro.
No, it's all good.
I'm sorry. Once I heard it, I was like, yo, Dancing Flame, and then all the memories.
It took you to a different spot.
Thanks. That's a good shit, man. You should good shit. Good record to pick. That's a good one. I like that.
Run home, find home, but you feel all alone. Up and go, and I already know. Yeah, you've been through it all. Flaws and all. No one can help you at all. Cause you're a dancing flame.
If everything in your career goes how you want it to, what would be said about quality when it's all said and done?
Well, you know how life works. You know what I'm saying? Life will have to give you those challenges and shit. Everything ain't gonna be smooth. I already know that. But I feel like one of my purposes, like, if that shit hit, like how I want it, like I really that's one. That fat kid right now who in high school or who's in middle school or is in college, who getting joked on, I just want him to be cool how I wasn't. I just want my music, like he pressed play, he come to school that day, like a new quality album just dropped or a new record just dropped. He pressed play, he bumped that before he go to school that Friday, on his way on the MTA bus, on his way to school. And he just moved with a certain confidence, like, you know what I'm saying? His fit not even fly. You can't tell him nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they joke on him. It don't even matter to him. Like, he like, yo, quality, that's my guy. And he, you know what I'm saying? He's confident in himself, and I'm confident in myself because he's confident in himself. So once that happened, once I see that kid and I know that kid and all those people, not even just kids, just plus size people in general, once I start seeing, yo, they confident now. You know what I'm saying? Once I start seeing that, that's when I know, Qua, good job, well done. You got much more to go. We have more shit to do, but you're doing your fucking thing. So that's when I'll stop and be like, you're doing your thing. You know? That's a good question.
Thank you.
Yo, you doing your thing, my boy.
Thank you. Let's talk about producing, right? So because I've been listening to like a lot of albums, it's hip hop. We listen to hip hop all the time, right? And there isn't really that many beats anymore that you could really say are just like by far trash, right? How hard do you think it is to make a bad beat in this era?
I think personally, like, if the beat is whack, people don't even like. No one says the beat is whack. Like, no one says the beat is whack. Like, say if your lyrics is tough, but the beat is trash, niggas not giving that shit a chance. Like, because the beat is like, you know what I'm saying? I know me. I ain't gonna lie. I listen to the beat. If the beat hitting, then I listen to you. Like, I gotta hear the beat. I gotta see, okay, yeah, I'm tapped in this beat. This beat draw me in. Then I listen to you. You know what I'm saying? And if your beat is like, it's hard for me to listen to you because your beat is whack. You know what I'm saying? So nobody says, yo, this beat is whack. They just said the record is whack, like, period. Like, that's crazy, though. Now that I'm thinking about it, nobody be like, that beat was whack. Like, no one says that unless you are an artist and you're making the record. Other than that, like, a consumer they don't think like that. They just say the song is trash. So that's a good question. I don't know how difficult it is to make a whack beat in this era. Like, it depends. I think it just depends on your artist. If they pick a whack beat, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go harder on your producers and have a better ear or have a better A&R or whatever to get you good, better beats. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, niggas is not saying your beat is whack. The consumer's not saying your beat is whack. They're saying your track is whack. So that's pretty much it. That's a good question, though.
Staying on beats, right? There's a clear 90s influence within your music with the soulful beats that you pick and also the boom bap beats that you pick or make. That being said, what has groomed your ear for good beats?
Wow, good question. Damn, I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but I'm just being genuine about it. It's really good.
No, I appreciate it.
I feel like I got that New York soul, you know what I'm saying? I know where we come from. And I think my ear for it, I know me, this is how I listen. I gotta hear your drums, like the drums gotta just be punching. Your snare gotta be slapping my eardrum. Your drums gotta be beating this is how I be hearing them. Your drums gotta be beating up my head right up here. Your snare gotta be slapping my eardrum. Your melodies or whatever gotta be like right here. Like, I gotta feel that shit. It's weird how I be hearing it. And if it's just hitting me and then it just like I feel, because I think producing is more, I was just deciphering this for somebody. Producing and beats are just more of a feeling. Lyrics is more like you feel it, but it's also too, it's like a mental thing. You're writing in, it's like, okay, this shit makes sense. It's a writing thing. It's like different parts of the brain and different parts of the body. And I feel like beats, it's just like the way I be picking my beats, it's like, this shit gotta be, your drums gotta be hitting, like shit gotta feel real. Like I gotta feel the soul in it. I gotta feel the beat. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like, it's gotta have that texture to it. It's just a certain texture. Like, I do gotta, cause you brought up like boom bap and soul. I really have, I think it's cause I'm from New York and that's what we have. That's our sound. You know what I'm saying? We got that, but I feel like I don't want nobody to marginalize me in that. I don't want nobody to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He's like one of those rappers like trying to bring boom bap and all of that back. I'm not trying to bring that back. That's not my goal. But shit, if that shit hit and it's fire, I'm gonna make a record. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's second to none. If this shit fire, I'm gonna write to it and do my thing to it. And I just also too just want to, like I said in the beginning, I just want New York to understand where we come from and that's how far we came. And then I'm gonna help us take it to another level. You know what I'm saying? I want to work with more New York producers that sound like they're in New York, the gritty, the 95 to 100 BPM. You know what I'm saying? That like, you know what I'm saying? Getting light and all that tempo of the dancing records and shit like that. Like, just understanding that our shit don't gotta be $160 and up BPM like how in the South is. You know what I'm saying? I'm a producer, so I know tempos and stuff like that. So I just want us to just remember, like, yo, this is where we are too. This is our clothes too. Like, we fuck with everybody, we fuck with everything, but this is us. This belong to us. So I be just trying to do shit like that, little shit like, you know.
So that being said, and you talk about how you don't want to be boxed into soulful and boom bap beats. So what type of sounds have you been tapping into now for your new music, and what can fans expect to hear from you?
I've been working on these beats that, like, so when I listen to my catalog, I don't really have a lot of boom bap stuff. I got more like I got probably like a record or two, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really too much boom bap. I feel like this new project I was working on, I got some, it's not boom bap, but it sounds like New York, like it's a little slower. It's not too fast. I've been working on like, damn. So now I'm thinking about this project, like just the records, it's more, cause I got some drill. I got a drill record on there. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted the city to know like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I could still do this, even though I'm on my self-worth stuff. I still could get in this lane, but also respect it and not try to, you know, try to sound like the people that do drill. You know what I'm saying? I could just do my thing, but the stuff, the new sound, damn, that's a good question. Shit, I'm trying to think about it. I think more like I'm just working with, okay, now I got it. So I've been trying to like make my shit sound smoother, like smoother production. You know what I'm saying? Working with like producers who like know music stuff, like people who like, I got a producer and engineer's name's MG. He's in the church. So he brings some of that to the beats, you know, making my beats sound like more musical in a sense and just more elements. You know what I'm saying? I just want my records to have just more elements to it and just not just like a loop, drum, snare, hi-hats, like not trying to just do the regular. I just want to just do some more stuff. So that's probably some of the things, but I've been cooking up. But for the most part, yeah, I just been doing a lot of rapping as of late, you know, rapping on like these gritty beats as of late.
Time for the last complete the lyrics.
Let's get it.
Already. Can't believe they heard of me singing all my songs now. This is how it's gotta be. It's mind-blowing.
All the shit this guy's showing as I keep growing, the blessings keep growing. That's for my core. That's for my core. That's I feel like that's one of my most special records. I was going through a crazy time when I wrote that record. That was actually the first record I ever written in a notebook. Because I normally was writing songs on my phone or the MacBook, typing them. And I was like, yo, for this, I want to challenge myself. So I wrote like mad bars in the notebook, man. So I had to pick the best bars. Like I was putting up check marks. Like, okay, I want this one. I want this 4 bars. I want this 4 bars. And then I just pieced it all together. And that record was just, to speak to my core fan base, to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do this shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's no quality without support, you know, and a great support system. And I talked about, you know, like the support I had from University of Buffalo and Buff State and people from Buffalo itself. And yeah, that's one of my, I would say that's like probably like a top 5 favorite for myself. Facts.
I agree.
I'm gonna put that on. This is exclusive. I ain't telling nobody this, but I'm gonna put that on. Whenever my album drop, I'm gonna put that as a bonus record because that shit it has to get the album love, not the little EP love. It gotta get the album. So I'll put that shit on the album.
I agree. I definitely agree. That's definitely like one of your best songs. No, it is definitely one of your best songs. I fuck with it. Like you can feel like the genuine care for the fans coming from you.
My guy, Nate Trell, he made that beat. You know what I'm saying? I gotta send love to you, bro. I appreciate you. He gave me that. He played it. I was in a video. I was going to a poetry slam and I was the judge. Funny, I'm like, yo, I'm the judge for a poet. Crazy, bro. This is my life in college, bro. So I'm like, I'm a poet. So he picked me up. We went over there. He pressed play. And I was like, yo, this is it. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is that's the only sample soul record that I ever had, like in my whole catalog. So I definitely want to do some more of that, you know? I want to have some more soul samples. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want one more of that. So that's what I want to work on now. Thank you for that. I want to work on some more soul, like sampling and stuff like that. I want to see where that take me. You know what I'm saying? He's like a young Kanye. I call him like a young Kanye. Facts, that's my guy.
Don't ask me for no favors. Look, first trophy in UB. Can't believe they heard me singing on my songs now. This is how it's gotta be. It's mind blowing. All the things God's showing. As I keep growing, the blessings keep growing. This could be gone in an instant. Y'all go ahead and party. I just stay consistent. Just to show y'all I don't do this shit for blowing ribbons. This is only for my niggas and the kids who could not fit in. When shake and drop, that shit just shook up my world. Got me a girl, my life just took a new twirl. Sweeter than pearls. Caution, this might make you hurl. Cause I keep getting sick. You should just quit.
How do you tune out the negative vibes in such a negative fucking year?
How do I do that? Whew. Wow, that's a good question. I do a lot of meditating. I meditate a lot. You know what I'm saying? I just meditate and calm myself down because I feel like I ain't gonna lie. This is one of my most challenging times. It's everybody's challenging year. Just so much things going on. You like, yo, you know, a lot of death, a lot of like, you know, darkness. It seems like, but I meditate a lot. I just zone myself. I put myself in a moment. I go, you know what I'm saying? I go for those boardwalks and looking at the waves and just talking to the water, man. Just letting them know like, yo, this is what I'm going through. I want help or I need help. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to another level. I feel like something's pulling me back. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Being around friends who, you know what I'm saying? The positive energy. Just being around friends. Being around my shorty, you know what I'm saying? She's very positive. Just being around her, just shaking off the negativity. You gotta change your surroundings. Cleaning up your room help too.
Yeah.
Learned that from somebody on Instagram. They was like, yo, if you clean up your room, they can help you. So I was like, I tried that shit one day. It was all right, not go back. But cleaning up your surroundings and, you know what I'm saying? Gary V, that's my dog.
Some of my niggas love him. Listen to him like every day.
That's my dog. I gotta meet bro. Son. He's just different. Like his presence is his aura is so strong. And I'm just like, yo, bro, how do you like, or do you have a dark day? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure he do. You know what I'm saying? We all human, but damn, like you listen to Gary, he got the answers, son. Even if he don't got the answers, he got the answers. Like, so watching a lot of Gary V, watching a lot of just a lot of YouTube videos and just trying to just work on this right here. And then most important of all, diving right back into my craft. No matter what, like no matter what's going on in my life, anything that's chaotic, music really helped me. Like it's really healing, honestly. You know, it's a remedy to a lot of struggle, a lot of pain in my life. Once I write about it, it's gone. I don't feel it no more. It's crazy. That shit's it's so weird sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so weird. Like I'm giving you a story too. Like I was having like just difficult time. This is my junior year, just panic and anxiety and all of that. And then literally I got up. I was like, yo, Clark, you gonna keep letting this panic attack affect you, or we about to write this song? I was like, fuck, I'm gonna write this song. It took mad strength for me to do that. I just was like writing. A song called Paradise. It's on SoundCloud. I wrote it, I made the beat. I wrote that shit, bro. After that, didn't feel no anxiousness, no nothing. Feel me? And I was just like, yo, this is it. I know a way to block off the negative vibes, but that's pretty much it though.
All right, so now let's talk about new music coming. When can fans expect new music from you? What's the vision behind it? Do you have a name? Do you have a release date? Give me all the tea, all of it.
All the tea? So I'm gonna check the things over, and at the end I'm gonna tell you what I'm trying to do. But the project is called Quality Presents the Gorilla. And on my gram, I always put up the gorilla emoji. It's my spirit animal. You see a lot of people put it in my comments, but I don't think nobody knows what the gorilla is or why I put it or why I'm always doing this. No one knows. They just see me doing it and they just put it in my comments. So I'm naming a project Quality Presents the Gorilla. Like it's like I said before, it's an audio experience. So I want it to feel like a movie. You know what I'm saying? Each track is like an episode or whatever. TV, it don't matter. It's like it got that texture into it. And release date, yo, honestly, I'm not even trying to hit you with that mumbo jumbo with the damn I can't give you a release date. I can't give you one because we're still working on it. We're still prepping it. It's still baking. It's still in the oven. But I promise you, once everything is complete, I will text you the release date and let you know. I have the art done. See, I'm giving you tea. I got the art. The art is tough, you know what I'm saying? Got it done. I got something real special too. I got a nice little rollout. I created for it, like a marketing rollout for it. It's gonna be dope. Me and the team. What else? What else can I give you besides after telling you what the tape is gonna be about? Got a few features. I got Empath T. I got Jadence. I got Demo. That's who I got so far on the tape that I could say. Then this is a lot of tea. Okay, now the tape, like I said before, it's called Quality Presents the Gorilla. And this project is to introduce to you what the gorilla is, why I call myself that, why is that one of my alter egos, you know what I'm saying? And also, too, this project is to help remind New York of where we come from. Like I keep saying, like, I got the New York soul, like I got that. That's just a part of me. And I want New York to remember, like, yo, we come from the 95, 8 or 100 or the 85 to 90. We come from a slower, we could get a little slow with our BPMs and we, you know what I'm saying? We talk slick and we smooth and we fly. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into that. I just want to remind them, like, yo, this is who we are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we watching a lot of people. I feel like New York is just watching everything and we don't know our identity no more, in my opinion. So I want to bring that shit back. I want you to understand this is where we come from. This is us. And that's pretty much what I can say. The project is you're going to hear the passion, the energy, the aggression, the grittiness, the edge, the desperation, but humbly patient. Like, you feel all of that. You're going to feel all of that. All of those words I just said, you're going to feel all of that. And if you don't, then do my job. But I really, really believe, honestly speaking, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I really think I'm sitting on a project that's about to change my life. Like, it's about to change my life. That ass. It's a crazy project, man. But it's crazy, bro. So I sent you a couple of, like, 2 records, too. So
yeah.
Those are some of the records that's going on there. And I think this shit really about to change my life. And I know for a fact it's going to change other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help. But that's it. Quality Presents the Gorilla.
Alrighty. Quality Presents the Gorilla coming soon. You can follow Quality on Instagram at Quality, QUAALITY_ Quality. Thanks for joining us. Is there anything else you want to say to the people?
Yo, keep staying down, y'all. Keep being confident in yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not even letting anybody tell you anything. Sometimes the world and your mind could mess you up. I just want you to write down something, you know what I'm saying? A mantra that you say. I wake up and say to myself, I have supreme confidence in myself as long as I'm breathing. So I just want y'all to just feel the energy from this interview and just understand whatever your craft is, this is what happens. You start attracting people that's gonna help you take yourself to the next level. So just stay down. Much love, you know?
Alrighty. And I am Nate Spurlin for Old Milk Profiles. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at OldMilk_co and subscribe to our podcast, The Cap, available on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Stay inside. It's still Corona out here. Make sure the second wave don't happen. Put on a mask and do all that other shit. Wash your hands. Be clean. And we are out.
Yes, sir.
In a different league, so all y'all niggas know. Been a bad boy since Black Rob said, whoa. I'm gonna do it better, I thought I told y'all before. In the words of Big, if you don't know, now you know. I'm so versatile. New York scene, I gotta lock it down. Whoever got it, shit, I got it now. I need the streets and I need it now. I ain't playing around. Pick a side, you better pick it now. I flood the streets, don't get drowned. Brooklyn nigga, and I got the crown. My niggas up cause they stayed down. Couple G's, that ain't none to me. Made a flip just on my royalties. You want a feature, it's gonna cost a fee.